Sara has forbidden me to sing. Because I really wanted to sing in this intro.
No.
1,000 years, but Sara has forbidden me because we are doing a video that somehow we missed this yesterday. I do not know how we missed this yesterday. My computer broke. We were having drama. But there has been a major sighting on the left hand of Kristie Mewis. Has she, and this is the question, has she and Sam joined the engaged club?
Hard to
okay, so I guess we'll start from why people believe this to be true. So yesterday, Gotham, and by the time this video will go out, this video is going to go out Wednesday. So on Monday, I guess it happened. Gotham released a reel on their Instagram. 4 players were talking about their EA Sport rating from the game, I believe. And it was Kristie, Midge Purse, Anamanu, and Taylor Smith, I believe. So each of them were kind of guessing about their ratings. It was like a fun video. Yeah. And it was the 4 of them. And it was a very produced video. It had a host and stuff. I'm sure everyone saw it. And when a certain Miss Kristie Mewis went to, because she was using her hands, they were putting these little, the little squares, what they thought their rating for certain things, every category was going to be. And a certain Miss Kristie Mewis had a certain ring on a certain finger, and and it was very, very prominent, shall we say?
Like, how do people catch that?
I think people just
no idea.
Sara and I kind of differ in the opinion. I thought it was a pretty significant. I mean, it looked pretty significant on her finger because are Sam and Kristie engaged? That is the question. That is the big question. That is the question. When everyone saw that ring on that finger in that very produced video,
what did the comments say?
Comments are like, "Are you guys engaged?"
Oh, okay.
Everyone's asking because they, that was the kind of video. It wasn't like a video like a fan took it and it was happened to be posted somewhere, and they didn't know if it was going to be seen. It was a video posted by Gotham, and it was a video that was produced. And, I think it was a very specific choice for Kristie to wear a ring on that finger for that video. Because it was very prominent,
People always thinking of these things like at all time.
I think with Sam and Kristie you are, because they are the royal couple in soccer right now. I mean, there's a couple other couples, but they are especially after the World Cup and especially after being in Australia and people being so pumped and jazzed for them. So what do you think? Do you think they are engaged, or do you think it's just them kind of playing? Because I've known people who wear rings on their ring finger. They're not engaged. It's more like a fun thing, but generally it's not people who are in serious relationships, especially public relationships. I don't know anyone in a public relationship, you know what I mean?
I mean, it looks like a very nice big ring.
Beautiful, Sara. The cut and the clarity of this diamond, I need to get a close up because it looks like a very sparkly, looks beautiful. I think it's almost like a guessing game. I think they kind of like that, because I'm sure, I would doubt, she's injured right now, so I don't know how much she's training, but I don't think she would be wearing it training, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a very special ring. So she wore it for the media. And I don't know. I think it's very cool.
Honestly, could just be a ring fashion. I mean, she has a lot of rings on her fingers.
Right.
Could be fashion.
Yeah. And for me,
maybe it's a huge promise ring. I mean,
I remember my mom. So my mom and dad got divorced later when I was an adult. But my mom would wear a ring on her ring finger, so people would not talk to her. So they thought she was married. So men would not talk to her. Yeah. So because when you have a ring on that finger, like my mom said, it's significant. So people would not, men or whatever. So I think it's specific. I think they're engaged, and I don't think they're hiding it because I don't think she would have worn it for such a major media. I don't think she would have worn it. So I think it's really cool. I mean, even publications are talking about it.
See the image that has made Matilda's fans believe Sam Kerr is engaged to her girlfriend, Kristie Mewis. Matilda's fans believe Sam Kerr is engaged to partner Kristie Mewis. Kerr and Mewis are women's football power couple. Mewis was spotted wearing a ring during a promotional video.
Exactly. It was a promotional video. And I think, because she could have easily taken off.
Football fans believe Sam Kerr is engaged after video footage of her partner, American star Kristie Mewis, wearing what appeared to be an engagement ring emerged. The loved-up couple celebrated Kerr's 30th birthday earlier this month and after returning from a whirlwind Women's World Cup in Australia, where Kerr led the Matildas to the semifinal. Mewis headed back to the States to link up with her club side Gotham FC, while Kerr went to London to begin preseason training with Chelsea. However, it appears that Kerr is in New York this week after sharing an image of a rainy skyline on Monday before Gotham FC unintentionally opened a can of worms among fans on social media. Mew was featured in a promotional clip for the new EA FC 24 video game where a shiny piece of jewelry caught the eye as she learned the rating of her player in the game. No official announcements have been made by either Kerr or Mewis, but speculation is rife among fans about the pair's relationship status. Not the rock, one fan posted online. Another added, "OMG, is Kristie wearing an engagement ring? What's on that hand, Kristie?" a third said.
So then it kind of talks about how they met and got together in this article. But yeah, I think it's exciting. And a lot of people are saying, when do you think they got engaged? If they did, allegedly got engaged. And a lot of people are just talking about after the World Cup, how they spent time together. They were in the East Coast for a good amount of time. And a lot of people noticed that Kristie's left hand was obscured a lot in those photos that came out of the photo dumps from
I
2-3
noticed
weeks ago.
that.
Yes!
Just looking... But just because of this video.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I wouldn't have thought anything
So
of it.
they were kind of obscure, like purposeful. Because also, you think about it, all of Kristie's friends are engaged. Lynn Williams is engaged to her fiance. Steph McCaffrey is engaged. Kelly O'Hara is engaged. Megan Rapinoe is engaged. I mean...
Oh, a lot of them are engaged.
Oh, engaged. Yeah.
A lot of gay friends.
So a lot of a lot of her friends are engaged. And also, I think the emotional roller coaster of the World Cup with Kristie and Sam's teams individually and together probably even brought them even closer together with Sam's injury and Kristie and everything.
I was going to say, take it away, Sarah. Never gonna give you up.
Why am I being rickrolled?
Oh, that's a perfect opportunity. Rickroll, JK, they're actually not engaged.
Yeah, exactly. Also, because, Kristie did spend even more time with Sam's family in Australia, so that would be even more of a time to bond, So did it happen then? And then also, I mean, if this engagement is real, when would they get married? Or a lot of people are saying getting married before they officially live together full time. They've been living long distance living together. So, and does that mean, I don't know when Sam's contract expires for Chelsea? I don't know when Gotham's contract with Kristie expires. Could they, Boston has a new team coming out. Could they want to play in Boston together? And I believe that, I don't know if that team would come out next year or the year after. It just got announced. Maybe that's a goal of theirs, to play in Boston together, then move to Australia for the rest of their lives. You know what I mean? Who knows?
You already have it planned out for them.
Yes. Or
Okay.
does Kristie want to go over and play in the WSL with Sam? Especially if they're going to get married. I mean, we're going to talk about this. This is going to be a hot conversation on our channel. But it seems like everyone's picking up the news story right now that, I mean, it was an engagement ring. I've never seen an engagement ring.
Well, you haven't seen it full on. Side profile.
Then again,
so I don't know.
Do you remember the video we did after the Olympics where we were convinced Viv and Lisa were engaged?
No, that's what I was thinking the whole time. And look how that happened.
Yeah, so I have to remember that too. Also, Viv and Lisa are European and they do engagement rings differently in Europe. But I think in the US and Australia, the engagement ring situation is pretty standard between the two countries.
I was going to say, what do they do in Australia?
Yeah, exactly. I think you put on the left hand, I think they're pretty similar. But it's on Kristie's left hand. It's a big engagement ring type ring. It's a beautiful ring. We haven't gotten the greatest look at it, but it's a beautiful ring.
It's a beautiful outline.
So what does everyone think? Obviously, are they officially engaged? Not until they say it, but they're not hiding it.
But then some people accidentally post, nip slips and stuff. So
that's true. Sometimes
I don't know.
Some people point out where Sue Bird wore the ring on her finger when they were engaged, and I don't think she meant to wear it when she was washing her hands when her and Megan were officially engaged.
Right. Yeah.
So people did point out that, but I think it was this was an official promo video from Gotham. And Gotham is riding high right now. They are, Ester González is freaking killing it. They're going to be in the playoffs, I believe. They could win league this year.
They're going to win it all. Yes.
And so pumped for that for Kristie. Obviously, Kristie is not playing at the friendlies, September friendlies. We did a video about that. We have not released it. I don't know if it'll actually ever come out at this point, but she is not playing because of a lower leg injury. So we will see. But I would think I don't know how it works, but it's Pinoe's last game. I know her and Pinoe are pretty good friends. I would think maybe, is there any way she could go to the game to be there for Pinoe's last game? Maybe she can. So yeah, but she won't be there sadly for national team, but hopefully we'll see her at national team. Hopefully we'll see her in the October friendlies, Kristie. What does everyone think? Who thinks, does anyone think she accidentally wore it? But pump for them, even if they're not engaged. I mean, this is their storyline. And I told Sara this the other day. I actually had a dream about Sam and Kristie 2 nights ago. I kid you not, Sara. And I told you this 2 days ago. And I don't have a lot. Sara has a dream about every soccer player every third night. I have
God, I wish.
I don't have a lot of dreams like this, but I had a dream very vividly of Sam and Kristie in my dream about 2 nights ago.
So it was a premonition.
It might have been. I'm not kidding at this point.
I've had premonition dreams.
Yeah.
Like twice.
Yeah.
Scary stuff.
But super pumped. What does everyone think? Like I said, we did a kind of a video about the roster that is going out this for the friendlies. I don't even know if that will video go up. We'll see if it goes up. And so happy for Sam and Kristie. Like I said, this is not the only video we're going to do about them, but we're going to keep doing videos. And if there is an official announcement, we will talk about it. Questions, comments down below. What does everyone think? Questions, comments down below. We will talk to you soon. And if we don't get a video up before the friendlies, we will see you right after those for the friendly United States versus South Africa. We'll be here.
Yes.
Talk to you later. Have a great night. Bye.
Bye.